A lot of us get frustrated trying to learn music, trying to learn new things on the guitar. And that frustration can get in the way of actually succeeding. And so, we've saved up time all day, we've got a little bit of time to practice, we try to put an effort in on something, and it's just not working out. And that's discouraging. And so if we just sort of think about it in a slightly different way, we're going to think about this like playing outdoors or something, as opposed to playing as in studying, we can change the way we're approaching what we're doing. Now I'm going to talk about the way I learn music. It's not the way I learn everything. I do lots of learning all the time. It's part of my job. But when I'm learning music, I approach it differently than I do the other things in my little world. So how do I go about learning something new in music? The first thing I try to do is to restrict whatever it is I'm trying to do to as little as it could possibly be. And so, for instance, when I'm wanting to do something and learn it, I'm going to probably learn it in the keys I'm most comfortable with. I like C, I like G, I like E. I'm going to work with those. Simple as that. Anything else, I'd probably capo it up to something to make it easier for me. And that sounds good, but maybe that's not enough, and it really isn't. Here's the key that's going to give you a new insight into things. I've learned over the years, long years, that I cannot sit down and spend 8 hours on learning something and be better after the 8 hours than I will be pretty much when I started. I just don't accumulate the information that way. In fact, what I can do that really works well for me is if I want to know something on Saturday, maybe I'm going to do a lot of practicing on Saturday. I'm going to start on Monday and I'm going to put 10 minutes on Monday, 10 minutes on Tuesday, 10 minutes on Wednesday on the particular new thing that I want to learn, and I am going to keep that short process going until it starts to click. And it doesn't matter whether it's long or short, complicated or not. These short little practice sessions over time, and I like to think of it as with sleep cycles in between, really ingrains the practice on me so that by Thursday, by Friday of the week, and certainly by Saturday, I am really ready to apply myself, and I'm starting from a point where I pretty much know what I'm doing. Now, does that mean I'm a slow study on this? Well, yeah, maybe. But the idea is I've learned the way I condition, the way I learn in order to have maximum success. Now, if you're somebody who sits down and you can practice for 10 hours and you've got it down perfectly, more power to you. You're probably not as frustrated as the rest of us. But if you're finding the way you're approaching music frustrating, try this short practice over several days and then come back and do that major practice to kind of finish it off. And I'd really like to know if you find a difference approaching your music this way. And if you do, please leave a comment down in the comment section and let me know what your experience is like.